Welcome back everyone. As most of you know, the Samsung Galaxy S20 has been out for 9 months now. It's either been 9 months or 10 months or 8 months. I'm not really too sure, but I'm pretty sure it's been 9 months. And what's super crazy about it is that I literally remember this thing coming out and it does not feel like it's been this long ago. It literally feels like it's only been out for like 2 or 3 months, to be honest. And 2020 has been such a fast year and a slow year at the same time. It's been so weird. But with the Samsung Galaxy S20, I will definitely tell you there's been a lot of pros and there really hasn't been too many cons, surprisingly. And typically whenever I use a phone like this, I expect to see some major problems within the first month or two and then eventually it'll kind of even out. But I never really experienced any problems with this. And even going a step back, I don't even really remember too many problems with the Samsung Galaxy S10 series as well. So this is not a full review. I'm not going to be, trying to take out every single little thing about this. I just kind of want to tell you that my experience with the S20 so far, I've owned it since day one. I've had a really good experience with it. And when you look at pretty much all the other phones across the board, there's really not many phones that are, extremely better than this one. And what's very interesting is Samsung always goes ahead and releases their phones early on in the year, especially their S series. And what you find out is that throughout the rest of the year, these other manufacturers just can't seem to keep up, even though they already know what the S20 has because it's already been out. For some reason, these other manufacturers can't keep up. With the OnePlus 8 series and the 8T, those phones are great for the price tag kind of, and they're really good phones, but even compared to the S20 with its beautiful display, with its 120Hz refresh rate on all the models, with its IP certification, and more importantly, I think with its design with that center hole punch display and the beautiful display it has, these other manufacturers just can't keep up, including OnePlus, LG, Apple, you name it. This phone just takes the cake in my opinion for all those across the board. Now, beyond that, there are some other little things too. The main thing that I really think differentiated the Samsung Galaxy S20 would definitely be the camera. When you look at the camera of this phone and all the other phones that came out, including the iPhone 12 series, the S20 in my opinion has definitely held up, and I think it has one of the best cameras out right now. It can shoot 8K videos, which is awesome, but beyond that, with the One UI 2.5 and essentially with One UI 3, we got even more camera features that really took this camera from being just a standard camera that was already great in the beginning with to a much bigger, much better lens with a way more pro mode capability. So that in and of itself added so much more capability to the Samsung Galaxy S20 as well, and that was something that was extremely awesome to see. And whenever a phone manufacturer does things like this and takes these type of chances, that definitely means a lot to me, and I'm sure it means a lot to everyone else as well. And software wise, we even got the news that this phone is going to be getting an extra year of software support on top of what it already was. So that's another huge thing. And the price tag of this phone has dropped substantially in the used market. You can pick up a lot of these things for like less than $700 in a lot of places, which that in and of itself is another huge reason why a lot of people love this phone, including me. I mean, for the mixture of price and the mixture of capability, this phone's awesome, and the performance wise has been insane as well. Now, the one little thing where I think this phone may have a little bit more wiggle room in the future would definitely be the RAM. We saw a lot of other phones coming out with 12 gigabytes of RAM. This one only tapped out at 8, but obviously we have the chances of going up to the S20 Ultra if we want to. But that is one little tiny thing to keep in mind, is that this phone, I think with the S21 coming out, is probably going to end up having like 12 or 10 gigs of RAM, whatever they're going to do with it. But regardless, this phone's performance has been really good as well, and it's only been aided with the fact of that 120Hz refresh rate. That is another huge asset for this specific phone. And like I said before, when you have those type of capabilities on a phone like this, it future-proofs it like crazy. So, and what I can tell you without a doubt, this phone, these many months later, has held up extremely well. And if you haven't picked one up yet, but you're in the market and you're looking at it, I would, tell you without a doubt, definitely pick it up. I mean, this is a solid phone, has a lot going for it. There hasn't really been too many problems in the last 9 months. So that really pretty much covers it up for the most part. If you guys have any other questions or anything, let me know in the comment section as well. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber that we get really does count. So it means so much if you guys can hit that. Also, check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my other channels. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.